Hello everyone, and welcome to another Drill Steve Jr. review. Today we'll be taking a look at Lego set number 76120, Batman, Batwing, and the Riddler Heist. Alright, now let's take a look at the minifigures, starting off with the Riddler himself. He's covered in lime green, but he's got a black undershirt and a purple tie. He's got purple gloves on. He's got his bowler hat with the question mark. Let me take that off so you can get a bit better look at his face. He's got a mask and sideburns, which are like an orange color, so I guess this means that he's ginger. Only British people call redheads ginger, so I don't know why I call them ginger. We have himself a question mark cane, and in general he looks like a leprechaun. But not like I have a problem with that. I do like this version of the Riddler. I think he's cool. I like him better than the 2014 one, which I don't have on hand right now, unfortunately. But that was the last Riddler figure released before this one came out. Not counting the Lego Batman movie one. And here we have Batman, the second figure who is named on the set name. So obviously the set's going to come with Batman and the Riddler. I dropped the thing and I bumped the camera. Maybe I should bring the camera in a bit closer so that I'll stop bumping the camera. So let's get in on the details, and I have the mask crooked because, of course, this is all sort of kind of improv on the review. I don't have a script, sorry. I was too lazy to make a script. Anyway, so there's the front detailing. Flip up this softer cape. It's a soft cape, so that's good. To see the back printing, and drop the minifigure. And he comes with a batarang, of course. Let me take that out of his hand. I'm pretty sure you've seen these batarangs before many of times. They're just batarangs. And we can take off the head to reveal his head printing, where he's got, I think that's called a glava on, and some goggles, the white goggles. So when you put on the mask, he has white eyes coming through the mask. And here's his alternate face, where he's smirking. Let me frame that up with the head. Yeah, you can kind of see that he's smirking, but it's pretty much Batman for you. But I do like the fact that they're doing the goggles now, because before, this is a figure from 2014. I was able to get this one out. They used to just do a head with a white band across it to get that look across, but now they're using goggles until the 2021, the Batman sets, where they brought this overused head back for some reason. And Shazam fell over, and so did Commissioner Gordon. Here's my Commissioner Gordon, and if you notice something strange is it's way more noticeable when you have the hair off. His head is printed pretty low, and I don't think it's supposed to be like that. As you can see, like that. Now that head is normal looking, you know. But yeah, I like how he's done. I like the badge that's sort of by his belt for some reason. I like his coat. It looks like he kind of looks like he works at the TVA, from Loki, the TV show. I like the use of, I think this was first used with the dog trainer from one of the collectible minifig series. I actually do have that minifigure, but I don't need to compare things all the time. Here we have Shazam in all of his glory, which is the only exclusive minifigure in this set. As you can see, the back printing and the front printing, and he's a very nice minifigure. He does have an alternate face where he has lightning coming out of his eyes, like Thor. And he has these power blast pieces, which if you aren't familiar with them, you push down on them and they launch. Yeah, pretty cool gimmick with those pieces. They do look cool, like being held in his hands like it's aura. Let me put this back in his hand. But one thing that I'm not too peeled by is the fact that I have this. Come on. Oh, this was a mistake. There you go. I put this hairpiece in this trash can so that I wouldn't roll around or anything. That was not a good decision. But I would preferred if they had him with his hair on rather than with the white hood. Because while the white hood is nice, and sure this hairpiece is kind of overused, Shazam's more recognizable without his hood on. Especially since in the movie, I don't think he put up his hood once. They did have it on, like, the costume, but they didn't, like... Also, Shazam was a really good movie, by the way. If you have not seen Shazam, like, what are you doing with your life? Let's get down to this build right here, which is a safe. Try to open it, and it is locked. Very intriguing. Also, for some reason, there's a passcode dial on the back, even though that there's a regular dial up here, which, if you turn this... Oh, I think I turned it enough. Oh, yes. I wasn't too sure how far you need to turn it. You can see there is 2 of these diamonds in the safe and $2 bills. You know, I'm pretty sure you Lego fans have seen this $100 bill several times. You know. Come on, focus. Yep. Anyway, so, yeah, there's that. And there's also this chain, which you can attach to the Riddler Copter, which we'll talk about a little bit later. And you can, you know, hook the safe on there, and Riddler can steal the safe. Ooh, spooky. I don't know why that's spooky. Anyway, so let's get down to the cop car next. And this is a very low riding cop car. Like, yeah, very low and slow to the ground. But it looks nice. Go to jail. That's pretty funny. GCPD, you know, Gotham City, police department. And let me take the roof off. There is a spot in the back, I think, for storage, but you have to, like, disassemble this and then pull this off, and then I guess you could fit something back in there, but I don't think that's supposed to be like that. I just think that's sort of like a sort of hollow sort of space. We got a jail line, so I guess you could pretend... You could, like, take Riddler's head off and pretend that he's in that seat or something. I don't know. But you can take Mr. Gordon. And let me take his gun out of his hand, because you don't drive with guns in your hands. Who does that? Sit him down in there, like so. I don't know why I'm talking all Texan all of a sudden. You can put it back on, and you can roll to the rescue. Like this video if you get that reference. Anyway, this is the Riddler Copter, and, you know, the back rotor and the top rotor spins. This helicopter's design is the same design that was used in the 1966 Batcave for the Batcopter, just without the bat wings at the bottom of the landing skids. You can attach the chain to it. Yeah, and one thing about this chain, in the instructions, they actually have the chain just like this, and like that. But then, at the end of the build for the instructions, this piece is on the bat is on the thing. at the end of the instructions where it shows everything all built up, which is weird. And we got some detail and stuff. Random yellow bit. I don't know why they couldn't have made that black or lime green or a color that's not that. Also, flick fire missiles, or as I like to call them, classic nostalgic push fire missiles, because trying to flick those things... Oh, I was just proven wrong. Usually that takes like a couple of flicks to shoot out, and they don't really shoot out far, but, you know, flick fire missiles, classic shooting device. Next up, we have the batwing. And first off, let's talk about these three slope things. Let me show you what these things fire. They're just tiles. I don't know why I said slopes, but you can kind of angle these, but that's more so just because of the way they're built, not like they're supposed to be. You can push on this and... Yeah, I just lost 2 out of the 3 because the third one landed right here. Yeah, you get one on both sides. I only loaded up this one because I've been losing these tiles like crazy, and it's a nice play feature, but it's very easy to lose those tiles. You got the front, and they did a good job with the sort of bat signal looking look, you know. You know how, like, in the Lego Batman video game, at the end of it, Batman, like, puts it up to the moon and shows the bat signal, you know. Let me open up the cockpit, and we can take a look at this sticker right there. Looks pretty nice. Excuse me, that was very not professional. Let me put Batman in here. Don't have to worry about the cape at all because it's the soft cape, and the soft cape is amazing. I love the soft capes. Put them down there. Pose them up, and Batman is now driving around the Batmobile. And it's also got stud shooters up top. I don't know where I put but it came with like some warheads that you could like shoot off. And I did not know that you could do that. Okay, I have to like shove this back in. There we go. It's back in now. Oh, and that piece broke off for some reason. Having like all the problems. This review is not very professional. Yeah, oh, crap. Yeah, this review is not professional at all. Almost forgot to put Riddler in his helicopter. Oh, my God. Oh, yes. Let me try to lean him back a bit. Put the joysticks in his hands, you know, because, yeah. Close them up and spin up the propeller. And so, yeah. And Shazam can just sort of be there. But with his hood on. So yeah, that has been the review of this set. It was very unprofessional, especially near the end where I kept having problems and I've been stuttering over my words, but yeah, I think that's about it. This set came out in like 2019, summer of 2019. I don't know if you can still find it, but you might in stores, but you might, if you want this set, you might have to get secondhand on like eBay or something. But yeah, it's a good set. The Shazam minifigure is great. The builds are all great. The minifig selection is just really good. The safe is just really clever with how it locks up, and then you're like, how do I open this? And then you actually turn it and it opens. And yeah, there's a lot of playability here. And while Shazam's inclusion is a bit weird, he is an exclusive minifigure, and Shazam's a great superhero. He's a great character. His movie was awesome, so I'm not complaining about Shazam being in here. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have to say. So, this is Joe Steve Jr. signing off, and I'll see you in the next video. Whenever that happens.